The real estate market is crashing. Sell everything. Obviously, I'm joking. That is not true, but it is on a decline. And a lot of the people will not tell you this, especially on social media. And I did post a couple of videos on this about a month ago that the market is starting to slow down. So if you're kind of on the fence about selling your house, you might want to do it sooner than later. So let's look at proof number one that the market is slowing down. And the biggest proof we can look at is number of sales. Number of sales, this is the numbers for the month of June. These are unofficial numbers for now. Now let's look at April and May and June, and the May was the busiest time we've had so far this year. You can see the number of sales is the highest we've seen all year, but the numbers are starting to reverse. In Halton, for example, June had fewer sales than it did in May and even April. Same thing with Peel, the lowest number of sales we've seen since the beginning of March. 1,341 homes sold in the month of June, and in May it was 1,683, and April was even higher than the month of June at 1,384. Same thing with Toronto. Toronto was lower than the month of May, a little bit higher than what happened in April, but May was the peak of the market. I think that is going to stay that way because spring market usually wraps up around like May, middle of June. So I say it every single year, like the spring market is the busiest season of the year. So we'll see what happens in the month of July, but I don't expect things to just skyrocket all of a sudden. Proof number two that the market is slowing down. Things are taking longer to sell. This number would have been very, very low if I pulled this number up in the month of April, but this is how many listings are available right now in every single region. Same thing as before, like Halton, Peel, Toronto, York, and Durham. So this is the inventory right now, active listings. And out of those, this is how many of them have been on the market for longer than 3 weeks. You can see here the numbers, I crunched the numbers, the percentages are around 50%. 45 to 50% of listings have been on the market for longer than 3 weeks. You will never hear about this stuff on the social media because people just want to talk about the stuff that sells in 3 days, with 35 offers. But these are the actual stats. Why is this important? Well, if things are taking longer to sell, that means there's less chaos in the market. Maybe because more and more new listings are starting to come up, people are, less desperate. Less desperate to just grab whatever they can. So now, because things are taking longer to sell, that's a sign that the market, demand is dying down. Proof number three, the market is cooling down, is new listings. We all remember, even on the news channels, on everything, blogs and everything, everybody was talking about the no inventory. Like there was nothing available for sale February, March, April. That's why you would see like lineups outside open houses. When a house comes up, there's 50 offers in 2 days. But that is starting to change. The numbers actually started going up in the month of May. You can see here there were more new listings came up than in April in month of May. And in June, it was actually even higher than the month of May. You can see, let's take Mississauga, for example. Not many new listings came up, 943 in all of Mississauga in April. That jumped up to 1384, and that went even higher in the month of June at 1470. Brampton being the highest, 1,551 new listings came up in the month of June. Burlington is at 361 in April, 437 in May, and now 481. So those are the three proofs I can provide you that shows that yes, the market is slowing down. Number of sales are down and active listings are up. You saw like they're sitting on the market longer and longer, and more new listings. New listings are coming up on the market. Why is this happening? Well, I covered this in my previous video. Spring season is over. Usually spring season will start like around late February, and then it'll go March, April, and usually April and May being the busiest. Then in June starts to calm down just a bit, and then July, August are slow. And once the kids are back in school in September, there's one final rush, like that's called the fall market. Late September, October, and a little bit in November. Then it slows down again for New Year's and Christmas. So that's the number one reason. Spring season is over. That's why you're seeing less demand. And the second reason is Bank of Canada. Obviously, they can, go like this, turn the market on and off. They announced a rate hike last month saying that we're going to raise the rate by 0.25, and they might do it again on July 12th. We'll see what happens. If they raise the rate again on July 12th, the market is going to slow down even more. And it's not that the people are getting priced out of the market. There is that. There will be a certain number of people who get priced out of the market with the rate hikes, but it's more of a sentiment. Like more people are going to be like, wait a minute, maybe this will be like what happened last year. Bank of Canada started raising rates and the prices started tanking. So why should I buy now? I'll just wait a couple of months, see how it goes. So that's how it is. It's more of a sentiment feeling. It's more like the consumer loses confidence in the market. So we'll see what happens. Let me know your thoughts. What do you guys think? Will it be a busy summer and busy fall market, or is it going to slow down for the rest of the year? I'll see you later. Thanks. Bye.